Joint pain is more than just a nuisance. It affects how you move, how you sleep, how you spend time with your grandchildren, even how you get out of a chair. It chips away at your independence little by little until you start to believe this is just how life goes after 60. But deep down, you know something isn't right. You've tried the creams, the pills, the heat pads, the cold packs, and maybe even physical therapy. Yet the pain lingers, stubborn and unforgiving. That's because the real root of joint pain has been hiding in plain sight, and nobody thought to tell you. If you're over 60 and every step you take feels like a reminder of the pain you've been carrying for years, it's not just part of aging, and what I'm about to share might just change your life. For decades, you've been told the same old story about joint pain, arthritis, and inflammation. But what if I told you that a shocking secret has been hidden from you for over 65 years? A secret that could unlock the door to renewed mobility, healthier joints, and a life with less pain. Before we go any further, let me ask you, did you know that nearly 1 in 4 adults over 60 suffer from chronic joint pain? That's not just a statistic. That's millions of people who wake up every day fighting a battle just to move. But here's the kicker. Many of these people are chasing relief from the wrong angle. They're treating the symptoms, not the source. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I'm certainly not here to sell you a magic potion. What I am here to do is share the truth. A truth that's been buried beneath pharmaceutical marketing and outdated health advice. Because after talking with holistic health experts, reading through decades of pain management research, and hearing countless stories from seniors who were at their wits' end, I discovered something both shocking and empowering. First, let's talk about what we've been told. Most people think joint pain is caused purely by wear and tear, cartilage breaking down, arthritis setting in, and the body aging naturally. While that's partly true, it's not the full story. What they don't tell you is that inflammation, chronic, silent inflammation, is often the real villain here. This kind of inflammation isn't just in your knees or your hips. It starts deep in the body, often in your gut, or even in your diet, and it slowly eats away at your joints over time. Think about this. If you pour sugar into your gas tank, your car won't run right. Well, many of us are unknowingly doing the same thing to our bodies. Processed foods, sugar, trans fats, and even some healthy items can trigger low-grade inflammation that builds up for years. And the older we get, the harder it becomes for our bodies to repair that damage, unless we make a few key changes. That brings me to the secret that's been kept quiet for far too long. A growing body of research is showing that certain nutrients, ones found in natural foods and ancient remedies, have powerful anti-inflammatory properties that can protect and even rebuild joint tissue. But here's the part no one talks about. Your body stops absorbing those nutrients efficiently as you age. That's right. You could be eating all the right things, but if your gut health is off, those nutrients aren't getting to where they're needed. So here's the secret. The real key to joint health after 60 isn't just about what you put into your body. It's about what your body can actually absorb. And that all starts with your gut. Shocked? You should be. For 65 years, the connection between gut health and joint pain has been largely ignored by mainstream medicine. But holistic health professionals have been quietly working with seniors to heal the gut, reduce inflammation, and restore mobility. And the results have been nothing short of remarkable. Let me tell you about Marjorie. She's 72. And used to rely on a cane just to get from her kitchen to the front porch. She tried everything: steroid injections, prescription meds, even acupuncture. Nothing worked. Then she switched her focus from her knees to her gut. With some guidance, she began eating a more anti-inflammatory diet, rich in omega-3s, leafy greens, turmeric, ginger, and fermented foods. She also cut back on refined carbs, processed meats, and sugary drinks. And within 3 months, just 3 months, she no longer needed her cane. Now, I'm not promising that everyone will have the same results, but Marjorie isn't alone. seniors all over the country are discovering that true joint relief doesn't come from a bottle. It comes from giving the body what it needs to heal from the inside out. And here's another twist. Mobility isn't just about pain. It's about confidence. When your joints ache, you're less likely to move. When you don't move, your muscles weaken, your joints stiffen, and the cycle of pain just gets worse. But even light movement, like chair yoga, swimming, or stretching, combined with the right foods, can make a world of difference. It sends a signal to your body that you're still in the game, still fighting for your independence, still aging gracefully on your own terms. But let's go even deeper. Did you know that stress also plays a role in joint pain? Emotional stress releases cortisol, a hormone that, when chronically elevated, contributes to inflammation throughout the body. So if you've been carrying the weight of worry, grief, or loneliness, it could be quietly making your joint pain worse. That's why managing stress, whether through meditation, prayer, time with loved ones, or even simple breathing exercises, isn't just good for the mind. It's medicine for your body. And yes, supplements can help, if they're the right kind. Not all joint supplements are created equal. Look for ones that include ingredients like glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM, curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, and collagen. But again, even the best supplements are useless if your body can't absorb them properly. And that's where gut health comes right back into play. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly comfortable in your own body? Not just tolerating the aches, but actually enjoying movement? Imagine being able to bend down without fear, to go for a walk without limping, to laugh with your grandkids on the floor without needing help to get back up. That's not a fantasy. That's what's possible when you address the real root of joint pain. And no, it's not too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or 85, your body is still capable of change. It's still listening, and every step you take today, no matter how small, is a step toward less pain, more freedom, and better health. Some people might tell you that this is just how life is after 60, but you're wiser than that. You've lived through more than most. You've learned that the truth doesn't always come easy, and that sometimes the answers are found not in a pharmacy, but in your kitchen, in your garden, or in a quiet moment of reflection. You deserve to live a life that isn't defined by pain. You deserve to wake up with energy and go to bed without dread. You deserve to walk freely, to dance if you want to, and to feel strong in your body, not just now, but in the years ahead. So take this as your invitation, not just to try something new, but to take your health into your own hands. Start with small shifts. Swap out processed foods for fresh ones. Add a handful of walnuts or flaxseed to your breakfast. Brew a cup of anti-inflammatory tea in the evening. Ginger, turmeric, or green tea. Try a short walk after meals. And consider speaking to a trusted healthcare provider about ways to improve your gut health naturally. You are not powerless. You are not broken. You are not too old to change. You are filled with wisdom, strength, and the ability to rewrite your story, starting with the way you treat your body and your joints. And if this video spoke to you, share it with a friend who might need hope today. Leave a comment below about your own experience with joint pain. What's worked for you? What hasn't? Your story might be the spark that helps someone else reclaim their life. If you're ready to keep going on this journey toward healthy joints, click to watch our next video, where we explore 5 everyday habits that are quietly damaging your bones. It's eye-opening, empowering, and filled with practical tips just like these. And remember, aging doesn't mean surrendering your health. It means leaning into wisdom, embracing simple fixes, and choosing wellness. One step, one choice, and one day at a time. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and take care of those beautiful joints. You've got this.